You should thank our friend Kateri for saving this woman.
And Lyike.
And Leon.
Basically 2 competent women. We surely are mommies.
Also, no one checked our weapons at the door, so we could just come in armed. That's also really dumb.
And yeah, the man kind of pauses it and look at you, and then he looks around at the 6 guards or the 8, the 9 guards in the room right now. Maybe.
Actually, I have a question. Did you hire them?
They are our private guards. These.
But you selected them.
Yes.
Okay, so I see they're a clear reflection of the owner's intelligence.
That's a little uncalled for.
I'm gonna like pat Kateri's shoulder like, there now. Let's not start any arguments we can't win.
I point to the guy that came up earlier and I'm like, the imp dropped a paper, I gave the paper to that guy.
Let me see. And he takes a look at the paper. His brow kind of furrows a little bit, and then it opens up, and then it goes back to like a neutral stance.
Can I insight?
It's
Me
just
too.
a fairy tale. Yes, go right ahead.
Nice.
18.
Opal, you kind of get the feeling that he knows in reference to the story, because it's just a story. He's just more surprised by the words of it, more or less.
I walk kind of like uncomfortably close to him, and I'm assuming he's taller than me because I'm a little short, and I just kind of like my big like puppy dog eyes have kind of turned like piercing, and I'm just like, if you know something, I think you should say it. Me doing intimidation.
I'm helping by standing behind Lyike. I cross my arms. I'm 5'8".
Are you giving me a guidance?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Are you trying to persuade him?
No, I'm intimidating him.
Oh.
It's 14.
And
Hold on,
as you do that,
I want to say something. Can I say something behind her for like? Because I also wanted to intimidate.
go ahead.
Okay, so I'm just like, you better listen to her.
It's the bad club, but no one's listening.
24.
Oh my gosh.
Does he his pants?
As you do that, the captain, Eustace, he kind of intervenes. None of that. We will not intimidate the owner of the house. We need to solve this investigation and find out why the imps are here.
I agree.
Everyone is locked here. So will you 3 kindly assist us in figuring out what happened without trying to forcibly persuade the owners?
Okay, no, I get it. No, yeah, first, how much? 2, that sure is a nice way to save face, to basically say, do your job. We assisted you, but you pay us. If we assist you, that's basically going ahead and consulting and soliciting our services.
We're subcontractors.
Yes, we're subcontractors.
I would like to point out that your guards did not intervene and assist your bard. So we should already be paid the same amount they are, technically.
No, more.
Just for that.
More.
Well, that's going to be added on with our investigation fee.
Oh, yes.
What's your investigation fee, Opal?
What?
I'm asking you, like, to give him a price tag, essentially, for us investigating this.
Sorry, I was just staring at a shiny light. 100 gold each.
Oh.
I see your big shiny chandelier. You can afford it.
We can swing from it.
Chandelier!
Yeah.
This poor guy's being robbed in his own home.
He's not being robbed. He's paying for his service.
Well, so he's paying us.
The price can be negotiated if you do a good job.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks back off to his wife, who he kind of gives a look to. Well, you don't see his motion, but you see her face as her eyebrow kind of quirks up. She tightens her lip as her eyebrow quirks up.
I'm gonna insight that.
Guidance. Insight.
So that's 23. Oh wait, no, we're doing the left one. 13.
And then mine is 15.
So, unfortunately, Opal, you do not see anything, but you, Terry, do see something. The young girl, well, young lady, because she's 18, she kind of gives a squeak as she covers her mouth, and her eyes kind of go wide a little bit. As for the woman, you see there's nervousness mixed with concern and wanting to protect her children.
I come on over.
This boy, who she calls over to her.
He's in my way.
Me and Vinny had the same idea.
If I can't interrogate the child, I'm gonna interrogate the woman again.
Now I want to go to the mommy.
There you go.
Okay. So I go up and say, if it's a concern with the amount of money that we're asking, I can spell the price again with my tongue.
Oh my god. Is that a persuasion check?
I just want this to be done with and to protect my children.
She is not interested. So she's concerned about her children. I respect that.
You turn around and I'm suddenly wearing a Sherlock Holmes like hunting hat.
I love it.
And, that I got from, and I'm still wearing my scarf as well with my ill-gotten gains in it. I walk over to these guards like around here, and I'm like, "Where were you at the time of the attack?"
At the time of the matter.
We were standing right here.
Very confusing.
And as Katira's over here, she's talking with them. Opal's over here talking with these guys, and we saw that, but before we moved, you shot the arrow and it was dead. We couldn't do anything.
Where did it come from? Did it pop up? Like,
It
what
just
happened?
appeared. We don't know. It just appeared.
Okay, but like, just into existence, or is there any like, was there like particle effects? What did it look like?
It just poofed into existence. It was there and then it wasn't. It wasn't there and then it was.
Okay, so someone spawned it in. Interesting. No cloud of smoke. Almost like the gods are playing with this. I stroke my chin through my scarf.
Through the scarf.
I reach under my scarf. Reach under my scarf to stroke my chin.
You're just hitting the pan flute though, so it's like really awkward rubbing.
Wait, did you give me the pan flute? Like,
No, I still have it.
oh dang it.
I can kind of sneak it to you, but we have a lot of people in this room.
I mean, no one.
They
in
don't
here
know.
saw. Yeah. This is people.
Who's this lady right here?
That's the daughter.
This lady?
That's the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you at the time?
daughter. Yes.
Where were you at the time of the attack?
I was right over here. And
The attack was like 5 minutes ago. No one's
because of how close you are, yes. Make an insight check.
7.
Oh, okay.
I would like to make an insight check since I'm right next to her. I'm just listening. So, 13.
So yeah. So yeah, she definitely seems frightened. Kind of when she sees somebody holding the piece of paper. She claps her hand over her mouth and kind of gives a squeak. Like, apprehensive.
Can I interject something and like interrogate this lady real quick?
Which one?
The bard woman still.
You read my mind.
Go right ahead.
There's so many women to what you call it?
To discipline and question and interrogate. Ooh, so fun.
Oh my god. I'm only naming so many prices with my mouth. After that, I think my neck's gonna get sore. Anyways, I would like to ask the bard woman, like, hey.
Oh, wait, one more thing.
How long have
That's
you
how I know that's how I know you don't get paid very much, is because you're not talking about prices as you should.
Oh my god. I'd like to ask, like, hey, like, have you been working with this family for long? Like, is there anything weird? Do you think they have any enemies, perhaps?
I just worked here tonight. I don't know anything.
Can I do, like, an insight to make sure she's, like, telling the truth?
Go ahead.
Okay.
As you do, see a woman appear like this, and she kind of calls over the children.
Oh, wait.
Both little children.
I talk to the daughter real quick and say, hey, what does this story mean to you?
It's a story. I mean, it has my name in it, so I liked it a lot. And And so her name is Eliza.
I run over to the mom and I'm like, did you name your daughter after the creepy doll story?
And so
You're like right on her.
like, yes.
Yeah. I don't understand personal space.
It's like, hey, miss, how did you name?
And
Why is
so-
your daughter's the same name?
I'm following. I have one more question. I don't want to get too far in here and then get in trouble. I say, do you know anybody that wants to kidnap you like the doll?
Oh my god.
No. Of course not.
Thank you.
And so she kind of like you.
Wait.
She says
Do you
no.
have a secret boyfriend?
No. And as
Insight
she says
check.
no,
Insight check.
You
23
as-
without guidance.
as she says no, you kind of watch her eyes go from your face up to the ceiling and back down to you.
That's the
No.
Phantom of the Opera.
Damn it. Okay. So I go ahead and say, actually, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Okay, I just look at her and like cock my brow, and I was like, so in this story, there was a predator. Do you know what a predator is?
I slam my hands on the piano to make it go dun.
Poorly plays a piano out of tune.
Yeah.
And so the piano's actually very well made. Yeah, it makes it dong. But to catch a predator, no. No one's after me that I'm aware of. And as she says no, you kind of get the feeling that the woman here steps forward. It's like, that's enough. No need to interrogate. The children are friend. Let me just take them out
Okay.
for a moment.
Question. Okay, cool. Did you have anything to do with this?
She has nothing to do with this.
16.
Rapid fire insight checks. Just machine gunning these.
So, yeah, and she's like, storytellers are nothing more than fairy tales. That's all. Nothing of consequence. They don't mean anything.
So I'm still all up on the mom, and I'm like, did you or did you not name your daughter after the creepy doll story?
No, I did not name my child after the creepy doll story. The creepy doll story was named after my child.
Oh,
Oh.
I slam on the keys again. Dun. I'm like, is that so? Who wrote the story?
We don't know.
That's really
Interesting.
creepy. That's really weird. Why is someone writing a story about lighting your daughter on fire? And
Well,
why did your daughter like it?
a lot of children are named.
But you said that the story was named after your daughter.
Bum bum bum.
Well, a lot of children are named after Ilzarina. There's a young couple by the name of Copperpots, who have a daughter named Ilzarina, who have this exact same book.
Oh.
Dr.
Oh.
Amon's
You're-
daughter, who have it named after Ilzarina.
So
Oh.
you're a trendsetter.
Yes.
Interesting. And then I'm like, doo-doo-doo-doo, play
What?
little ditty.
Real quick, what object was she wearing, the darter? Because since I was like up close and personal, what did I notice she was wearing?
She had a nice silver pendant.
Silver
and
pendant?
and the symbol of Sobolas. And she also had a piece of paper in her hands. I'll give you a chance to do a perception check.
Thank
Please.
you. I'm gonna do it with the guidance. 21.
Yeah. So you saw that the paper itself was another piece of the wooden doll story. It was the same book, but it was just a different page.
So I come back. Do. I motion for Lyike to come over.
I sleight of hand you your pan flute.
I go ahead. I give
Oh.
you guidance.
Well, I got an at one, so
Can I
get-
can
I
I
get it.
do it too, just for how well I caught it?
Go for it.
I kind of fumble it and kind of start to drop
19 without. You know what? We're gonna do it anyway, because I gotta make
Oh
up
my
for
God.
it.
it. You did the now you see me like card trick where you catch it.
23.
You see, as Opal kind of stumbles and catches it, you lean down and very quickly swoop it up and just pocket it into your coat. None the wiser. Looks very clean, very nice little sleight of hand as you actually manage to catch Opal and send her back upright.
Oh, I think you've had a little too much to drink earlier, Opal. Ha ha.
She still has the other drink, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's warm now.
Ugh.
It's still warm. It was always warm.
Now it's lukewarm.
Oh. It's starting to become chilled.
All right.
I drink the other drink.
I tell Lyike what I heard.
Interesting. Glug, glug,
Do you
glug.
let me know your stuff?
Yeah, I let you know my stuff.
Cool. So we need to find a book. I also think that she has a Phantom of the Opera boyfriend. And then because you let me know about it was written about her, essentially, I think maybe Creeper McCreeperson boyfriend who's somewhere in this house wrote it about her, about his intentions, and she's totally into that Wattpad dark romance bull.
Mm-hmm.
Victoro, the patriarch, he says, please do not leave the villa. We have a lot of guards surrounding the outskirts. Just stay inside.
It's cold outside. Why would we leave?
Stay inside the villa. Do not wander the grounds.
Yeah, it's cold outside. Why would I do that?
It's ultimate sass.
I don't know why you would want to.
Well,
That was kind of strange the way when you say it like that.
Well, we really can't stay.
Oh no, I like
Virginia.
No, I want to stay. I want to stay.
No, in this room. I have to go ahead. That was quite a bit to see an imp. I too almost fainted on the spot, and that was quite a bit of blood. Do you have a library I can rest in?
That would be on the first floor.
Awesome. I would love to go to the library. I was scared for a second it didn't exist, but I would like to go there.
Of course. And you see a young tiefling maid appear.
How short that
And
skirt?
she will...
Goodness.
It's knee length.
Cute.
Keep it together, Tana.
Ankles scandalous.
Does she
Yeah,
have
she
the
has
thigh
petite.
highs that grip?
She does. Oh, yeah, yes. She will take Kateri to the library.
I would like to come too.
I
S'il
would
vous
like.
plaît. Merci.
I would like to follow, just so I can go have like a cigar or something in the library.
We're just making ourselves at home.
Transition screen. Action.
The woman leads you up through the dining area to this area right here in the top left.
I'm gonna sneak into another room.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ, Lyike.
The 24 stealth.
Jesus. Yeah, so as Kateri is being led by the maid, and along with Rennie, who takes us to the library here, Opal is going somewhere else. Takes a couple steps back, and then just disappears.
Just like side strafes us. It's like shoop, shoop, done.
The woman gives a light bow, curtsy, as she excuses herself.
Do you happen to have a book on fairy tales and fables? And I say what the book's title is. In fact, what are all your books on it?
She looks up, kind of in a curious manner, as she thinks, the only book we have is The Wooden Girl. But
Where is it?
Serena's room.
Might I read it?
One moment, please. And she will leave to go up the stairs. Yeah, she goes upstairs, and if you follow her, she goes up to the third floor.
I follow a bit. I go up to the stairs. I go up to here and I peep.
And this would be the library.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
the study over there.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm rifling through shit.
So you see, well, currently I can't tell which. Are you in the bottom room or the top room?
The kind of like middle room.
Okay, so right there, you see what looks to be a nice storage room. You see very well made, kept sheets, linens, blankets, even a handful of curtains.
This is
light
boring.
bulbs.
I'm going to the next room.
Okay. It looks like it would be a study, not the study up there, but the
Like
study down here is more of a work desk. You see a very well-made desk. You see notes. You see a bottle of whiskey that's opened, and you see a glass that's half full. Different various types of writings and a quill that was set down on the table that has dried ink on the quill.
I start kind of skimming over the notes, seeing if I can find anything interesting.
So you find a few things. You find the words double, imp, Asmodeus, and you see another one that says, and then it kind of cuts off, saying con, D-O-N.
Can I do a history check? Because Lyike, the person, knows the name Asmodeus. I don't know if Opal would.
Go right ahead.
9.
9. No. It sounds familiar, but it doesn't. It's not ringing any current bells right now.
I take the papers and I pocket them.
Okay.
Alright, who else wants to go?
Does the maid ever come back with that book and I'm in a library? Do I notice anything?
Make a perception check.
25.
You see a lot of books on religion. You see a few books on fairy tales, but not catch your eye as to what you were looking for exactly. The maid returns, and she hands you a worn brown book with gold lettering. It says, "The Wooden Girl."
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Also, if you wish to call me again, my name is Tessina.
Thank you so much, Tessina.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, earlier, the daughter of the house kind of seemed like she was like in young love and that she might have like a little boyfriend, which was so cute. Would you say that they're a good person? Or like what nice things do they do for them?
What nice things does for who? The young lady has no lover or gentleman caller, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, I guess I misheard. It's always so cute whenever someone finds like a loved one. Just in the market earlier, just to let you know, those two down there for like the pastries and the wine people, they are very much in love, and I do think wedding bells and a child is just around the corner. I just didn't know if this house was going to be celebrating a wedding too.
Katiri's stirring all the shit.
And as Kateri's talking, you kind of see the maid's head kind of turn very slowly in the northern direction, over in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of nods softly as she's listening. Her eyes dilate just a little bit, and then she snaps back. That sounds lovely.
I know, right? Well, maybe one day I would like to go to a fancy wedding if it was going to happen. I was honestly thinking about wedding crashing, but if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen.
I'm sure it might.
Oh.
Especially two young people you spoke of earlier. So as you take this book from her, you see that a lot of the pages have been torn out. Make a perception check.
The 23?
27.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So yeah, you can definitely see that this is the book. Though the pages are ruined, you can tell that it does deal with a young girl named Alzarina, and it also tells tales of it happening previously with other stories involving this girl, this little wooden girl. There seems to be a pattern of sorts. Much like Pinocchio, the girl belongs to a woodworker who puts on a shelf. Sometimes the girl goes on adventures. Other times she is just kindling. But it all ends with her essentially is talking to a man who burns her. Though some pages have been torn, you make an investigation check because you can see that these tears are not natural.
15.
So yes, so some of these tears are naturally like torn out by human hands, but some of them they look more like claw marks, very tiny claw marks. As the maid leaves out the door. What do you do, Vinny? What do you do?
I would like to talk to the guards to ask if anyone has come in after us. Essentially, like, hey, like, we just had a imp attack up there. What's going on down here? Did you guys hear anything? Did you guys see anything?
Only one person has entered. Nobody's exited for the captain's orders. The man you're looking for who entered after you is a man named Floon.
Did Floon happen to say where he was going? Was anyone escorting him?
Mr. Crowley has took him up to the ballroom and then came back here. Yes.
Have you guys seen Mr. Floon before, or is this his first visit?
He's come by a few times, yes.
Oh.
The butler did it, I swear to God.
I'm
Colonel
thinking it's
Mustard in the library.
The butler is helping out the Phantom of the Opera. Is the thing I'm picking up. What's Mr. Floon's background? Is he of like a... And I'm gonna like shoot like a little Eldritch Blast like up at the ceiling slightly. Not like a big one, just a little itty bitty one. Of the Warlock variety?
Oh my God.
No, as far as we are aware, he is a very simple-minded young man. Well, I say young man, he's older than I am. He's a very simple-minded merchant. Is a carpenter, does some woodworking. Helps out around the city.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I thank you guys for doing a good job and keeping a good like track of this. I'm gonna like pat him on the shoulder. Is there anything else that I might need to know before I go?
No one's allowed to exit or leave the premises until we figure out what happened and who summoned the imp.
Thank you, good sir.
So I let them know, and Vinny, I assume you told me about the butler woodworking.
I'm about to be like, guys, there's a dude named Mr. Floon. He's with the butler in the guest room. I think we gotta go find him.
Wait.
I hold up the paper and I'm like, do any of you know the word Asmodeus? Or the name Asmodeus?
What check do I do?
A history or arcana?
Ooh.
I will.
I'm supposed to be proficient.
Ouch.
Makes it not too much. Is a 10. But I know better.
Okay.
Damn it, Vinny!
It's that moment where you're like, information that you know, but your brain is just not conjuring it.
Yes.
The one good role I have, so I know who Asmodeus is, but I feel like I already should know just because I'm a warlock.
You're like,
Yes.
oh, yeah, that's this.
Yes.
That is so and so.
So you know Asmodeus to be the Lord of the Hells. He is the Alpha and Omega of the ruler of demons. He resides at the 9th layer of hell. Yes.
Question. What's everyone's languages, real quick?
Common, Elvish, and Draconic.
Oh. Vinny?
Elvish, Dwarf, and Uncommon.
Okay, so I'm speaking in Elvish, being like, hey, I think the butler is dating the daughter.
I respond in Elvish, gross.
I respond, right? Predator.
I'm going to also respond, I don't think it's the butler, I think it's this woodworker who is still old and creepy, so still gross, but...
I say in Elvish, I thought they were the same. All predators, creepersons sound the same to me.
Well, there are two creepers. In one case, one is possibly naming wooden dolls after the daughter and possibly making stories about her. Wherever he is, in Elvish, we need to go find him in the guest room, I think.